So let's upgrade the Free2Me table saw. Gotta move some stuff around so I can set it on the workstation next to the miter saw. And I do say Free2Me because it was Free2Me, and by free I mean no money. No money. I have a DeWalt. Stick this over here. Dual 10-inch job site contractor. That'll work. Table saw. That when I had my lawn service business, a client, as a widow, oh Lord, this is heavy. Look how heavy this is. Her husband promised her that he would paint the kitchen for her before his passing, and he passed, unfortunately. And it was like, I came along 2 years later, and we became cordial friends, if you will. I try to be friendly with my clients. I don't really get too invested, or try not to get invested in their day-to-day lives. But in this lady's case, I don't listen to myself, so I tried to become her friend because she was lonely, and she reminded me a lot of my grandmother. God rest her soul. Not the lady before my grandmother passed. You know, she was a widow. Her kids were living one was living in the area, the other was living. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. The other was living in a different state. So, yeah. Sure. So this is the table saw, and I got it from her. Her husband, like I said, passed, and she needed the kit. She wanted her kitchen painted, but I wasn't gonna charge her money for it. And I said, you know, now that your husband has passed, would you consider a trade? She said, sure. What do you want to trade for? I said, do you have any use for your husband's table saw? To which she replied, no, not really. My son-in-law is a contractor, and he's got his own tools. And my other son-in-law is an accountant, so he's got no use for tools. So I should clean this with a little bit of acetone, actually. So we made a trade. The trade was, I paint her kitchen. What it turned into was I went above and beyond. Not only did I took her to the hardware store to pick out the paint she wanted. She paid for the paint, I paid for the materials, right? She wanted her sink replaced as well, so we did that. You know, she wanted some wallpaper removed. We removed the wallpaper. I went above and beyond for her because she was going to save me a lot of money in regards to the difference of the work I was going to put out for her and the cost of a table saw. Because for me, this table saw was going to end up saving me close to $700. This is a 10er. I believe it's 10-inch blade. I think it's a 10-inch model. What did I say? The 745. So this is either the 10 or the 12-inch bladed one, but still $500-600. So we save each other money by doing this barter system that we had set up. So I traded her my services in lieu of payment. she reimbursed me for the materials, right? But for the tools that I bought to do the job, I already had, for the most part. And I'm looking for my razor blade. It's right over here. So now, I mean, I've had it for a little over 2.5 years now. I think I have a video on it already, actually. Just wanted to elaborate. You know, sometimes it doesn't bother to ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. You know. I'm not saying go look for a widow. Maybe she's got a tool. A husband that's a gearhead or a mechanic that was like a carpenter in your neighborhood, but you know, if you're helping someone out and they have something that you want, that you would like, you know, it does not hurt to ask and say, hey, I'd be willing to trade my work and my effort, sorry about that, for this tool that you're not using, or this mower that you're not using, or, you know, would you be willing to barter for something? You know, this has no value to you, but it does to me. Would you mind if we bartered for it? And make sure that the fence clears. It's beautiful. It doesn't hurt to ask. It never hurts to ask. The worst they can say is no, sorry, or I'd rather pay you and keep the tool. I guess that's sentimental value or whatever. But yeah, it's been a great tool for the last, well, I don't know, 2 years that I've had it. I just realized I added this damn zero clearance tape, and I have the writhing knife. Yeah, that would have been my foot. Yeah, don't drop these on your foot. It's not a good mojo. The writhing knife is still on the blade assembly. Okay, get that out of the way. Okay. Here. Put this down here. That there. Sorry about that again. Raise the blade. This looks kind of small. It might actually be a 10-inch table saw. Actually, I think it is a 10-inch table saw because I used the Wen blade, and the Wens that I bought were 10 inches because I had a 10-inch miter saw, and this is the 60-tooth variety of the Wen. A 10-inch. Sorry, no, this is a 32-tooth variety of the Wen blade. Slide out, dang it. I'm gonna have to cut this with a razor instead. The writhing knife, actually. And then the blade can cut the rest. It's called writhing knife. Writhing blade? Maybe. I don't know. figure it out. Lower this. And needs oil. Okay. Uh-huh. And now it's in. Up a bit. This over. Sorry, I'm doing this off camera. Make sure this goes up a bit. And I can just trim the plastic around the driving blade a bit. Make a little zero clearance insert for it. Yep. And then when I turn it on outside, the blade will cut through the plastic. Yeah, that works. Works enough for me. I'm gonna break my batteries. Those things are expensive. Oh, Christ. Oh, man. Well, thank you for watching Leo Builds It. Thank you for coming along with my journey over the last couple of years on YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Poke fun. I have thick skin. I don't get offended. Tell me what I'm doing wrong from your perspective. Alright. And yes, I understand I need to figure out a way to edit these videos and put my intro back on it, but I'm not using my GoPro anymore, so imagine the first series GoPro is no longer compatible with Windows 11. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.